So, I've never heard of this show. I've probably seen it in clips, but just never registered. Never heard any marketing about this show. I believe it came out in 2017, 2018. That is Marvel's Future Avengers. Um, I like this show. I like it. It's not the best take on the Avengers, but I still like it. I like it because it takes itself serious. I like how from episode to episode it introduces new uh other heroes like Iron Fist, Black Panther, you have Spider-Man, Captain and Miss Marvel, you have Deadpool, Crossbones, etc. All these villains, all these heroes will have an episode or appearance. Uh, I like how it takes itself seriously. There's some little jokes there and there, but it's still it's still the show still works. I'm still engaged with the show. I'm still watching the show. Uh, and the best Avengers show so this far has been Earth Mightiest Heroes. I've seen the West Coast Avengers or Avengers United We Stand, something like that. That was awful. Couldn't even finish it. Got to two episodes and I bailed. Then there's the after Earth Mightiest Heroes came Avengers Assemble, which was okayish. Like it was okay, but it was still kind of bad. Like it was too goofy. Just not for me. And also, not Suicide Squad, Superhero Squad. Not really an Avengers show, but it had the Avengers in it, other heroes. It didn't take itself too seriously. It was kind of a fun little show. It was okay. Seen a few episodes, but this show, Future Avengers, really good show in my opinion. Not the best. It's the Avengers play a part, but this show is really about um these three kids. They're pretty much the main characters of the show, if that makes sense. Um, they're pretty much, spoiler alert, they were taken in by Hydra. They were tested on, and they're trying to get them powers and whatnot. And now they're kind of teaming up with the Avengers as trainees. And each from episode to episode, they're always, they're pretty much the ones saving the day, basically. The Avengers do their stuff, but at the end of the day, these three are doing something to save the day. If it's not three of them, it's one of them or it's two of them. Usually the main guy, this guy, usually him trying to save the day. Um, it's not. It's anime, so it's not your usual um cartoon. It has anime-esque type things. So, for instance, when they're attacking or fighting, for instance, Thor will say like hammer throw or lightning strike. Captain America, when he's fighting, he'll say shield throw. Wasp, probably the funniest, will say wasp thing. It can be corny at sometimes with them saying, "Oh, I want to be the best," and if you've seen Dragon Ball Z or Pokemon, or has those corny moments, that's also in the show. It doesn't take too much from it, but I'm still enjoying it. Um, Pretty much all three heroes, one, two, three, four, five of the main Avengers they're in it, but they're basically sidelined just so they can endorse and push these three to the top. I haven't really seen much of Thor, not much of Iron Man really. Uh, Hulk has been, eh. There's been more of Captain America. I liked his story with the Winter Soldier. That was very interesting. And Wasp is just there as a female character, but it's it's a in my opinion it's a good show. It has its flaws and it has its positives, and I like how each and every episode you're going to get a different character, a different hero, a different villain, and it keeps me engaged. It's interesting. So one episode they have Iron Fist and things like that. So I like that. The main villain so far, I'm only about episode 17 or 18. The main villain so far has been the Master's Evil Hydra, with Ares, Enchantress, Leader, Red Skull's probably pulling strings somewhere. They've been fine. They're typical villains, you know. Oh, the Leader as well, I think they say that. Um, Again, they're typical villains. They're um, you know, they do show that they can do stuff. Enchantress shows that she can use her powers. Ares had his moment versus the Hulk where he can really go toe to toe with the Hulk. Uh, yeah, so the characters are fine. It's just kind of corny in some parts. The show again, it's future Avengers, so it's like a different universe. So they're really only focusing more on these three. So it's like you can't really say much about the other guys because they're just basically in the background. Some episodes will have all five of them there. Other episodes, two will be missing, and so forth. So, this show it's an Avengers show. It has some Avengers qualities, but at the end of the day, it's about these three, and they can be corny. The girl's kind of annoying. This guy can be very annoying as well, but it doesn't stop me from enjoying the show. And I'm a very picky person when it comes to shows. In terms of like MCU shows, the only MCU shows I've seen has been Loki, Hawkeye, which I hated Hawkeye. And I've seen that's about it. That's all the MCU shows I've really seen. So I'm really picky in terms of shows. And for this show to go under the radar for so long and for me to finally notice, that says a lot. And not a lot of people talk about this show. I see some clips on YouTube. Not people are looking at it. I feel like it's a good show, but if you can avoid and ignore the corniness and not let that bother you, you can enjoy the show. You'll enjoy the show because you'll get guest heroes, other guest characters and villains, other storylines, which is interesting. I like it. It's fine. But yeah, that's just my review. I guess more of like a mid review. I'm at season 1, episode 18 or 19. So far out of 10, I'd probably give it a good 8. For a show, in general, a good 8. For an Avengers show, maybe a 6 or 5.5. But a good 8. But anyways, the lightning be your sword and the sun be your shield.